Hello and welcome. My name is Mr. Spencer, and I teach here at Goodlettsville Middle School. Thank you so much for joining me for this tour today. I'm excited to show you around. You'll see the layout of our school, some classrooms, and more. Without further ado, let's head on in. I'll stick around over in this corner so that you can see as much of our school as possible. If you're a car rider or a walker, you'll enter through these doors in the morning and leave through them in the afternoon. If you're a bus rider, don't worry, we'll show you where you'll come and go later on in this video. As we go around the school, you'll see tons of blue and gold as we rock our Trojan spirit. No matter what way you enter into the building, you'll end up in our grand atrium. 3 stories of open space, it connects our learning and growing from the first floor all the way to the 3rd floor. There are tons of stairs, but you'll get used to that. At least that's what they tell me. You see the cafeteria on one side and the library is on the other side of the atrium. In our library, you'll have tons of books that you can check out. But as an MMPS student, you're also able to utilize limitless libraries to check out books from across Nashville. Whether it's another middle school or a Nashville Public Library, you'll be able to check out books that you want. If you're not going upstairs, you can leave the atrium in this other hallway. You'll notice that this hallway is decorated with fantastic portraits and quotes by many famous people, many of whom are connected to Nashville or Middle Tennessee. These are done by the fantastic Jeff Clark. Not only is he a great artist, but we also have the great fortune of having him teach here at Goodlettsville Middle School. This hallway leads to our related arts hallway, where all of our related arts are located. Whether it's AVID, computers, band, or PE, everything is located in this one hallway, so it's easy to locate. As we continue down this hallway, you'll see this bright, vibrant student art begin to emerge. These pieces of art have been hand-drawn, hand-painted by some of our former students here at GMS. Maybe you'll get to add your mark on the wall as well. But let's take a look at the art class currently in session. Here you see students engage in many different mediums. I'll shrink down a little bit more as we go down the other way of our related arts hallway towards band, PE, and our college and career readiness lab. You see more paintings on the walls as we pass by the gym on our left. On the right there was a staircase that will take you to the 2nd and 3rd floors, and you'll notice more paintings of Derek Henry and Pat Summit. Let's take a peek in our college and career readiness lab. Whether it's first aid skills, plumbing, electrical, or veterinary care, students are exposed to a number of college and career skills that will get them ready for life beyond middle school. Students are able to engage in hands-on practice and rotate through many different labs. We also have a fantastic band program. Here at GMS, we host soccer, volleyball, track and field, wrestling, basketball, football, and cheerleading. Here's the gym where we host basketball, volleyball, PE, and also are able to host wrestling tournaments that are recognized across the Middle Tennessee area. Let's take a look at the cafeteria during lunchtime. We caught us on wing day, but my favorite day is tamale day. But I must admit, those wings look pretty good. The cafeteria staff are always friendly and welcoming. But let's go up to the 3rd floor now. There are a ton of stairs, but again, I promise you get used to it. At least that's what they tell me. As we're up on the 3rd floor, you'll notice the outside ring is a ring of classrooms, while the inside overlooks our 1st floor through the atrium, the cafeteria, and the library. Goodlettsville Middle School has so many windows that let in so much natural light to create a warm and welcoming environment for our students and staff. On the north side of the school is a large number of windows overlooking downtown Goodlettsville, which afford wonderful views of the city. As we turn around and head back down the 3rd floor hallway, you'll see our academic classrooms again on the outside. These classrooms are home to math, science, social studies, and ELA classes, as well as some support classrooms or offices for some of our itinerants, support professionals, or outside vendors coming in to support our students. These classrooms can also support our after-school programs, where we currently host Carnegie Writers and Backfield in Motion. Check out our website to learn more about these programs. On each of the 2nd and 3rd floor, there are bathrooms and water fountains available for our students. Let's head on down to the 2nd floor. We're taking the back staircase down from the 3rd floor to the 2nd floor. Remember, if we go all the way down to the 1st floor here, we'll end up in our related arts hallway that we saw earlier. On our 2nd floor, it mirrors the 3rd floor in the fact that they are both rectangles. This is really helpful in case you know which floor you're supposed to be on, but not necessarily where your class is. I love that it keeps me from getting lost, even when I don't necessarily know which teacher I'm looking for. We just passed the bathrooms, and we'll head on down this academic hallway. You'll notice on the right side that there are community spaces on each end of each of the second and third floors. But let's take a look at one of our academic classrooms with our students in action. You'll see them learning and engaged in many different ways, as in this classroom and as we pop in another one in just a moment. Let's head around the corner and pop into another classroom. You'll also notice on the outside ring that there are lockers. Each student will be able to get a locker that they'll be able to keep their backpacks, any supplies they don't need, and everything else safe and secure during the school day. We'll get back to our lockers, but let's take a look at this other classroom. Students are working hard, and you'll see them engaged in many different lessons in many different ways so that we're able to support each and every learner here at Goodlettsville Middle School. We're talking about lockers. Each student will be able to have a locker, but if you don't know how to open a locker, don't worry at all. Our teachers and staff are fantastic at teaching you how to open a locker, and you'll be a champion in no time. But check out that view of downtown Goodlettsville from the second floor too. So much natural light, such a warm and welcoming place. As we round the corner, we head towards some of our bathrooms and notice another community space set up with a TV for teachers to be able to share their screens and students to be able to learn in a space outside of a classroom. In this corner, you'll notice bathrooms and water fountains for our students. As we round out the last side of the second floor, let's talk about some of the basics of Goodlettsville Middle School. Our mascot is the Trojan. Our colors are blue and gold. And in addition to the sports teams we mentioned earlier, there are some after-school programs and clubs, including Carnegie Writers, Backfield in Motion, and our pep band and drumline. Our pep band and drumline is awesome and will perform at sporting events, pep rallies, and other school events. We are home to 6th to 8th grade here at Goodlettsville Middle School, and I encourage you to check out our website for news and up-to-date information. Wow, look at the time. It's dismissal already. As promised before, this is the way that bus riders enter and leave the building at the beginning and the end of the day. Thank you so much for joining me on this tour today. I encourage you to stick around after dismissal to take a look at some of the pictures we have in this video about events and activities going on at Goodlettsville Middle School. As always, we are so happy that you joined us here, and we hope to see you soon at Goodlettsville Middle School. Our staff is friendly and welcoming and supportive of each and every one of our students. We are much better of a school because we have students like you. Thank you again for joining me on this tour. We hope you have an awesome day.